Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and craziest side of tech available on the interwebs. I'm your home automation technician, Ray McNeil. Coming up on the program today, a live-action Far Cry 5 short film is heading to Amazon Prime. Cyberdyne's Cyborg legs could help people learn to walk again. And happening in this week's What The? A man's 235 kilometer per hour expressway ride catches up with him 2 years later. That and a whole lot more coming up on your weekly tech update next. Hi everyone. In gaming news this week, Far Cry 5 is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing entries in the long-running series. It's the first Far Cry game to be set in America, and it's also a timely look at religious extremism. You'll be able to get an early glimpse at its world with Inside Eden's Gate. It's a live-action short film that's headed to Amazon Prime Video. It'll follow a group of vloggers as they investigate a doomsday cult, the project at Eden's Gate in Montana. This short film seems like an intriguing way to get players ready for Far Cry 5. Of course, video game films haven't exactly been successful. Just look at the horrific 2008 Far Cry movie. And then, of course, there's Super Mario Bros., Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Doom, Double Dragon, that was horrid, Max Payne, and many others. But a streaming short film is a much lower risk than a traditional theatrical release. I'm curious to see how this experiment plays out. I absolutely love a mixture of high-tech and low-tech, and Light is back with a new twist on its anti-smartphone phone. But this time around, instead of doing just one thing, the Light Phone 2 does a few things and exists somewhere between the original Light Phone and your iPhone, though still far closer to the first generation Light Phone overall. The new design features a matte finish e-ink display which occupies most of the front face of the device and can show text, act as a virtual keyboard for sending messages, show your contacts, alarms, and more. The phone uses Light's own proprietary operating system, which is heavy on the text and limited on the number of actual options and features. And you use physical keys on the side of the phone to navigate through the menu options. The Light Phone 2 has 4G LTE connectivity, and since it's not yet finalized but is instead kicking off its Indiegogo crowdsourcing campaign, could add features, including directions, ride-sharing specific apps, playlists, weather reports, and voice commands, at least according to the company's founders, on top of the basic call, messaging, contact book, alarm, and auto-reply features that are definitely going into the device. But Light's creators say that it's definitely not, under any circumstances, ever going to add social media, advertising, email, or news features to the phone. Really, those are the things that truly turn our mobile companions into huge time sucks and mood-altering devices. Light Phone 2 is definitely more of a compromise than a purist dumb phone like the original, but it still also sounds like it fits the company's chosen tagline of being a phone for humans, better than your average flagship smartphone does today. Light's been out of stock of its current generation device for a while now, which was probably because it was looking forward to this launch. The phone's Indiegogo campaign has $225 as the early bird price for the device, with $400 as the target retail cost. And estimated shipping is April of next year. So the company seems to have learned a thing or two about manufacturing and shipping hardware and is giving itself ample buffer for this redesign. Nokia is relaunching its Matrix slider phone, and other high-concept, simple phones are out there trying to wean people away from their smartphone habits. It's an appealing dream. It's amazing how much time is wasted browsing Facebook and Instagram alone, not to mention Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Reddit, and all the other time-sucking apps available. Maybe it wouldn't be such a horrible thing to leave our social media habits at home. The guiding principle behind Porsche's Mission E, the battery-powered four-door sports sedan with room for 4 people, is to deliver on the promises customers are familiar with from Porsche vehicles. The company's hired more than 1,000 employees to work on combining future powertrains with modern detailing, so the Mission E buyer can expect throughout details such as recesses built into the battery compartments and the floor to provide more legroom for backseat passengers. Adherence to Porsche brand values also means what you see is what you get. Porsche is unlikely to lower itself to gimmicks like using sound effects to replace the engine noise of a sports car. Any sound the Mission E makes will work to enhance the emotional factor of the car and incorporate a clear reference to the technology. The 800-volt electrical architecture means a Mission E owner on a road trip can take a 20-minute coffee break and recharge 250 miles of driving range. To make that quick charging scenario possible, Porsche needs a huge amount of charging infrastructure built in the 2 years before the Mission E arrives. The Volkswagen Group is working with other OEMs in Europe on a charging network. In the US, in addition to placing charging ports on all of Porsche's 189 dealerships, plus the Porsche Experience Centers in Atlanta and Los Angeles, the VW-funded Electrify America plans to build nearly 5,000 chargers nationwide. And because 80% of EV charging happens at home, it's only a matter of time before Porsche starts showing off a home charger for its vehicle as well. Oh, I'm so excited. The first trailer is out for Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2, which takes Ralph out of his retro gaming comfort zone and into the World Wide Webiverse. But be careful, it's full of haunting kitten eyes and traumatized toddlers. In this fun, sadly Disney Princess-less trailer, Ralph and Vanellope are seen heading into the internet to find a spare part to fix an arcade game, thanks to the arcade owner's new Wi-Fi access on his adorable vintage Apple Macintosh. Ralph and Vanellope encounter clickbait articles about child stars turned criminals, head to eBay to look at Black Velvet posters, and invade an app game for kids, traumatizing a little girl in the process. The first movie was hilarious due to its retro gaming references, and this one looks to poke fun at some of our early internet staples. Ralph Breaks the Internet comes out November 21st. Here's the full trailer.
All right, let's get you plugged in.
Wi-Fi, or is it wifey?
Why don't we just go in?
And we are online. Whoa, cool.
Ralph, isn't this great? We are going to the internet!
Super excited. Just one minor thing. What is the internet? Oh, holy cow. Look at all this stuff.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
Really?
These 10 child stars went to prison. Number 6 will amaze you.
That sounds interesting.
Ralph, come on!
Redirecting to eBay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next item up, a black velvet painting of a sorrowful kitten.
It's like it's looking into my soul.
Yeah, that one's really gonna haunt me for a while.
Whoa, games.
Pancake. Milkshake.
Out of my way, kid.
Pancake. Milkshake. Milkshake. I'm starting to understand why people like this game. Very zen. Milkshake.
Hey, look what I found! More pancakes!
Let's speed it up. Pancake, 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 pancake. Eat, little buddy. Eat.
Ralph, you might want to try feeding the kitty for a little while.
No, the kitty gets the milkshake. The bunny gets the pancake.